Joining us now is board-certified anesthesiologist, Dr. Tiffany Moon. Thanks so much for being here. Welcome to the show.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me.
As we saw in the clip, you've been really open about your demanding job and family life and combining the two. How did being on the show affect your family and your practice?
You know, it's funny. My mom and I have had longstanding issues that we've been sweeping under the rug and leave it to going on a reality TV show to sort of confront those feelings and actually have those conversations. It's really been a blessing in some ways.
Tell us more about that, because I want you to delve into that a little deeper, because I think that may be helpful to viewers that are having, long-term issues with a family member and finally are addressing it and working it out. Tell us how that has worked out for you.
My mother and I have a close relationship, but for many years, we didn't talk about anything that might be insulting to the other person. We only talked about logistical things. And when my twins were born, that sort of changed because now we spent more time together because she's always over taking care of my girls when I'm on call and things like that. And so we started to talk a little bit more about what it was like for her as an immigrant to this country in her 20s, not knowing any English, what it was like for her to leave behind me when I was 3 years old. My grandparents took care of me from when I was 3 until I was 6. And then I got put on an airplane to come meet my parents for the first time in JFK Airport. And we never really talked about those things. And so because of the show and because of the feelings that were brought up during the show, we actually had some real conversations about those matters.
But, so much going on. I know as anesthesiologist, you were in the middle of the COVID pandemic and then shooting the show. On top of that, working at the hospital, how did you manage to combine all of that? Sounds like a big task.
Yeah. Basically, all I did was go to work in the hospital, come home, take a decontamination shower, and then do filming. So my friends and family did not see a whole lot of me for 12 weeks. I was just basically either working in the hospital or filming for the show.
With such a busy schedule, how do you find time for yourself?
That's a good question. I love to read. I love to stay home and burn a candle and snuggle with my dogs. So work and hanging out with my family is really all I do.
So between being a wife, a mother, and a doctor, what do you want people to take away from seeing you on the show? I mean, there's a lot to take away.
And what I want is for young women to look at me and say, I'm not going to be pigeonholed into one role. Like you can be a doctor and a real housewife. Like no one ever said that you couldn't be both of those things. And I just hope that young women look at me and say, if she can do all of that, then I can follow my dreams too.
You're setting a very high standard, and guess what? You are doing well at all of them.